everybody, this is Joel and
Paul
from Moving to Mexico. Bienvenidos a Nuestro canal and bienvenidos a... It's not Bucerias. Bienvenidos a La Lancha. What is La Lancha, everybody? La Lancha is... Well, actually, why don't you...
Me?
No, not you,
Oh,
Paul. Why
sorry.
don't you, the people watching the video,
viewers, yeah.
why don't you translate La Lancha below? What is a lancha or La Lancha? But in this case, La Lancha is a beach. It's a well-known surf break here in the Bay Area where a lot of locals and tourists alike come to get their surf on. We're going to put a little description below with a little Google link to the Google map so you can figure out how to get here. And I think, Paul, you could probably just insert like a quick map.
Yeah, I'll put a map right
just
there.
to give perspective as to where we're at.
Yeah.
So anyways, it is kind of a cool place to go. We have some friends, our friends in Norgards. Hey guys, hope all is well back in Canada. But they're a huge surfing family, so every time they come to Bucerias, a lot of times they come and get their surf on right here at La Lancha. There's wild necks across the highway where you can rent all your surf equipment and basically come here and it's turnkey. And I'm getting this like bug just keeps like landing on my glasses. He loves me. And anyways, on that note, what day is it today, Paul?
I think you have to say it.
Do I have to say it?
Yeah.
It is Taco Tuesday at La Lancha. We're going to do things a little bit different. I don't... so if you watched the last video when Paul and I went for mariscos, one of the comments I made is like, don't hesitate to get yourself a little cooler, and then you can get your ceviche to go along with some tostadas and make yourself a little beach picnic and take it to the beach and make your own tostadas or tacos. And I think after that, you're suggesting that the
there's
Mackay across the road is a little
Yeah.
restaurant, and they do a good taco.
That's right.
So we'll have to taste their taco before we leave.
For sure.
But on that note, let's give everyone a guide.
Why don't you model your what backpack you're wearing today?
Oh yeah, so
there you go.
Actually, I gotta give a shout out to the episode sponsor today, which is Adelaide, my daughter, and she has a little business called Addie's Beach Chairs, and I rented. Well, and you know, she always charges me. I'm like, Addie, can I?
charges
Yeah,
you?
so can I have a beach chair? She goes, 200 pesos. I'm like, well, that's even more than you charge other people, right?
Well, she doesn't give you the 10% discount?
She ended up giving me a discount on the one chair and the umbrella, and she threw in the cooler. She threw in the cooler for free.
Nice.
Anyway, so if you're coming to Bucerias and you don't want to like buy these Tommy Bahama chairs, you can go to maravillanairit.com or movingtoMexi.co. You'll see Adelaide's beach chairs on there, and you can reach out to her and she can set you up with a couple beach chairs, an umbrella, and a cooler if you want.
Cool business.
Yeah, for the day or even by the week, and it's pretty reasonable. I think a week is like $35.
Unless you're her dad.
Then it's like $100. So it's like $35 for 2 chairs and an umbrella for a week.
Yeah.
And maybe it's going to help her get through college. Who knows? Anyways, on that note, you ready to take a walk down the path?
Let's do the walk.
I mean, so everyone can probably hear all the racket and the noise. So we are off a main highway. But as soon as you start doing this trek towards the beach,
You kind of disappear into the jungle,
It
huh?
just disappears.
And as we just walked past that area, they do have trash cans.
Yeah, and
like
recycling.
3 of them. And they do have signs that say,
No tirar basura.
yes, so that means
Do not
throw your garbage in the garbage can, don't throw it on the trail.
But
And this trail is actually quite clean.
trail's clean. I think a lot of the people that use this space are environmentally conscious.
Yes.
Which is good to see. Not technical. It's not a technical hike whatsoever. That's a little bit of a hike. I can't really remember how long the distance is, but we'll put that in the notes below.
Yeah,
It's not
I
very
would
far.
say just a regular walk for people who walk at a regular pace. It's
Yeah.
probably about a 10-minute
10
walk.
minutes, right?
Yeah. Lots of roots.
Yeah. So
It's
watch
like-
out for the roots.
Walking through kind of like a mangrove, there's a lagoon just to the left here, and there are actually crocodiles there, so that's something to be aware of.
If you have a dog.
Yeah, if you have a
Don't let
dog.
them swim in the mangroves
Yes.
ever,
Yeah.
because
You might want to keep them on a leash.
keep them on a leash. Because those crocs can come out of nowhere, and then that's it.
Yeah. And that's part of moving to Mexico, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Crocodiles.
Crocodilios. So yeah, the word for crocodile in Espanol is crocodilio. Crocodilio. And there's no alligators here.
Is it cocodrilo or cocodrillo?
Oh. Good question.
I don't
Is
know.
it crocodillo?
Cocodrillo.
Oh my god.
Cocodrillo. The eo at the end sounds too much for
Sounded
me.
wrong there, Paul?
Yeah, but I
I
might,
might have to edit that
I
out.
could be wrong. Yeah.
Or is it crocodilio? I will check.
What's the dealio with
What's the dealio
cocodrillo?
with the crocodilio?
Yeah.
So we've walked for about 5 minutes, and I don't hear any cars.
No cars.
But I am starting to hear the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
Yeah.
hear the waves. That's way better than cars and trucks.
Yes. Here's another sign. Prohibido tirar basura. Cuidemos el medio ambiente.
That's a good one for people to try to figure out. What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
So,
I mean, there's a clue right there,
there's
right?
a clue, yeah. So, cuidemos el medio ambiente. So, what is the medio ambiente?
Yeah, that's a little different, right?
Yeah, it's a different one, but it's a good one to learn because you'll see it quite a bit here.
Yeah.
So comment below, what's the medio ambiente?
Oh, paparazzis.
Paparazzis! ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien.
Muy bien. All right, the paparazzis has arrived. I guess that's us. So this right here, do you know why this is here? It's a rock trail.
Yeah, maybe when the summer comes and it's
Yeah.
like all the rains.
When it's basically a swamp,
Yeah. Yeah.
and this becomes a swamp, and it's just full of mud. And in this area in particular, they decided to create a little rock trail. But it's dry right now.
Hola.
Hola.
There's some wildlife. I don't know if I got that. There's another one right there. Oh, cool. They look like roadrunners. There they go. Okay, I'm really starting to hear the ocean now. So that's a clue that we're getting closer.
After all this.
Oh, Joel, do you see this tree right here? This is the gringo tree, right? Do you want to explain what the gringo tree is?
So the gringo tree, well, now it's not as apparent, but in the rainy season it gets really, really red, and it's also really, really hot. So it gets burnt and it peels, just like a gringo.
That's right. So this is the peeling right here. But yeah, it is red during the summer, right?
In the summer when the rains come, everything will like be very, very green, and then all that wood and the paper, or what do you call it? The
Bark.
The bark gets very red.
Yeah. Okay, I'll follow you through here because we're basically almost there.
Kind of interesting though, hey? Like, I wonder if people used that as paper once upon a time, like to write on.
Oh, I was thinking like toilet paper.
Use it as toilet paper. Yeah, you look.
Well, if we have a toilet paper shortage, we know where we're gonna come.
Yeah, you can just come here to the gringo tree.
Yeah.
It's a little rough though.
Yeah, watch out because then you have cactus here. Yeah, right here, the trail turns into rocks, so you have to be a little extra careful.
tardes.
Buenas tardes. so you guys
Ever
have an
since I
idea.
broke my femur, I'm not as agile anymore on rocks.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is in my head.
Well, it might be a mixture of both. So this is the coolest part. You're walking.
It's funny because once upon a time this was the secret surf spot.
Yeah. When was the last time you came to La Lancha?
Last year.
Last year?
You know, like, I don't surf.
No.
So I mean, we come sometimes with the kids when our friends are here. So we'll come like hang out with them, bring a cooler with some beers. I mean, it's a beautiful beach.
Yeah.
And you can people watch, you can watch the surfers. It's kind of fun. But it's a great place to learn because it's a very gentle break.
Yeah, there's kind of like tiers
Yeah.
to where the waves break. And so there's little waves out here that the novices will go on. And then you could paddle out a little further and catch some bigger waves.
Some bigger ones, yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty gentle as far as waves go.
So, nice thing about the Tommy Bahama stuff, it's got this little drill. So you don't have to like dig holes. And then once it gets a certain depth, we got this cool little hand here. That's pretty good. Hey? You know,
I've had
gone are the
that
days-
umbrella, and I've never known like what this was for.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I'm just all, what's this thing?
There you go.
Thanks, Joel.
You learned something new today.
Yes. There you go.
All right.
We have shelter.
As much as I love being outdoors, when I'm at the beach, I'm always in the shade.
Yeah,
I'm not a sun guy.
me neither.
Although I like it on my bike. All right, so I got my cooler. I got my little bag.
Yeah.
All right. Is it beer o'clock?
Yeah, I think so. So it's basically like, it's probably around noon on a Monday.
Yeah, I was telling Paul, I'm like, it's like Monday morning. I gotta, you know, normally when you go to the beach for the day, I definitely bring some beers. I'm like, you know, do I? Oh, you only live once, Paul.
Hey, there you
And
go.
I'll have a Corona.
Yeah.
That's light. And if I don't want to finish it,
beer.
if I don't want to finish it, I'm not gonna feel bad about throwing it away.
Okay.
Now, I couldn't just drink half of that. The Buclas is too good.
Right.
So I'll save that for later. And I'll just,
Maybe after you have a sip, you'll
I'm like,
get happy and
I get
finish
happy.
it.
Same ways, do you guys want to see lunch?
Yeah.
Okay, so Pepe, who is the mechanic at BC Bucerias, he's also a partner at BC Bucerias. He actually bought into the business this year, which was pretty exciting for him. So he's actually officially now my partner in that company. He's like the best bicycle mechanic in the entire state, like bar none. But his mom is in town and his dad is in town for Semana Santa, which is the Easter week. And last night she came and she brought me this beautiful smoked marlin salad with like peppers and carrots and caramelized onions, and I'm like, oh, that looks so delicious. So as I was getting ready today, I'm like, I knew we were gonna go to the little taqueria, but I'm like, well, why don't I pack this in my little cooler and I'll make myself a tostada on the beach
Very
with
good.
a beer. What do you think?
I think that's awesome. So this is what you could pick up at a place like Villarreal.
Villarreal
Villarreal.
or La Mara if you wanted something a little bit more fancy. Yeah, but I would just go to Villarreal on your way to the beach. Bring your little
Bucerias.
cooler and pack it with some ice. Get a few different types of ceviches, and you have your tostada. Oh, it's really good. You have to have one.
Okay.
I've never, like, this is,
Is that carrot in there? The orange, or is
there's
that
like, looks
bell
like
pepper?
there's bell peppers, carrots. And I don't know if that's maybe a little bit of cabbage and onion too.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. I can taste the cabbage. It kind of reminded me of my grandmother. You know, like I'm Ukrainian, and we used to put a lot of cabbage in everything. And it kind of has that, a little bit of that flavor.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta wash it down with the beer now.
There you go.
Should I do the Corona or should I do a good beer, Paul?
It's up to you. I don't know. You said you didn't want to finish that good beer.
Okay, I'll do the Corona because if I don't want to finish it, I can dump
That's
it.
right.
You know, so guess what happened to that beer?
You drank it all.
I drank
And
it.
now you got a big old smile on your face.
Big old smile on my face. You know, it's kind of sitting there, and there's all these families, and it's really nice to see people out traveling, coming to Mexico, and you know, being out here in the wide open air, right? Like, I can't think of a safer, better place to be in the world right now than on a beach.
I think that this is probably the healthiest thing that you can do right now
Yeah.
is be out in the sun, having fun with
Yeah.
your friends and family.
Getting some exercise.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good for your mind too, right?
Totally.
Forever. And I was gonna put my feet in the water.
Okay. You went into it again.
Yeah, I know. I can't help myself. Well, but it's true, right? Like, I've had again.
I can't go that far, so.
But we did a tour yesterday with another medical professional, and they're like, there's really nothing wrong with traveling. Like, it's about as safe can be.
Yeah.
You know, all the airlines have incredibly intense protocols. Everything's disinfected to the point of it's almost like an operating room. It's no different.
safe.
It's just as safe as going out to Costco.
Yeah.
But come to Mexico.
Yes.
We get a little bit of sweat
Yeah.
because we came up a
You're
little
glistening.
hill. It's getting warmer now during the day. The evenings and the mornings are still like so amazing.
Yeah.
But the days are getting a little warmer. So yeah, worked up a little bit of a sweat. So I'm ready for that taco.
Yeah.
That final taco. You gonna have one?
I am.
Okay. Well, let's cross the crazy highway.
Okay.
Always be careful crossing the crazy highway.
And if you come to La Lancha, you could just park across the highway
Yeah.
because sometimes the parking is limited over here, and it's not so easy to get into that parking area.
Yeah, and always
So-
look both ways.
Yes.
Like, look at this guy.
Yeah. He used the other lane as his
Yeah,
turn lane.
never assume anything here,
No,
okay?
No.
Like, if you're coming out of a side, look both ways.
Yeah.
Just because traffic's coming this way, look that way.
Yeah.
Because there could be a guy passing someone.
Yes.
Like-
They play the passing game,
in
right?
the passing game, so you're coming out here looking that way, and then you see no cars coming, so you turn,
Bam.
head-on collision.
Okay, I think we're good, huh?
Yeah, so never assume anything in Mexico. Always be vigilant when
Yeah.
you're driving, crossing a street.
It's not the same rules that we have
No.
in Canada and United States.
Especially with the passing game.
Yes. But here we are at
Mackay.
Mackay.
It's kind of cool, hey Paul?
It is. Very popular spot.
It took them a while to get going, but here we are at Mackay, and I think they've been here for maybe 3 years now, so we always stop here on our bike tours, but usually we don't stop for lunch because we're kind of going to Sayulita and then back to Bucerias, but I have stopped here for like fruit, smoothie, and actually a couple times for a beer because the customer wanted a beer on the way back, so I think they actually have some nice beer on tap. But cool menu, hey? Like, so you have your tostadas, you have your ceviches. It's Taco Tuesday, so I'm gonna do the taco de pescado, the fish taco. But also I see they have hamburguesas, so maybe as part of our hamburguesa episodes, Paul, we gotta come back here one day and try the hamburguesa, and then we could go to kilometer 5.
So if you're first time here, so let me show you.
Yeah.
Yes, crunchy stuff with potato, chicharrón or beans,
Okay.
and then on top we put ceviche.
Okay.
Unique, very different.
Okay.
People get confused, but yeah.
No, todo bien.
¿Sí?
I'm gonna do the. What do you think? The pescado de atún.
Pescado con papa, muy bueno.
Okay.
Chicharrón con camarón.
Okay.
Buenísimo. Y una
Pescado con papa.
cerveza. Muy bien.
Like, I was getting excited, Paul. It's like all these people on vacation, and I'm like, I want to be on vacation too. And that's what happens when you go to the beach. So it's quite easily to get roped in. So I'll go for an early morning walk on the beach, but then come home
Yeah.
during the weekday, right?
You don't want to, the beach can suck you.
It can suck you in. So at the end of the day, though, we'll go to the sunset. So we'll go for like an hour, hour and a half. Bring like a little Chardonnay or a beer and watch the sunset. That's awesome. But if you try to do that for, I'm just going to sit on the beach for a couple hours during the day, you get sucked right in. Like, too many people are having a good time, and I want to have a good time too.
Some people, they just get sucked in for life, huh?
And then you're like
that's
us,
okay.
and you get sucked in for life.
Yeah.
Well, I always find it interesting that people that do move here, like they retire permanently, and they're at the beach every day. Like I'm like, and I think that's awesome. But I just don't know if I'll ever be able to do that. Like,
They're really tan.
they're really, really tan. ¿Y cómo te llamas?
Sebastián,
Sebastián, mucho gusto.
igualmente.
Joel y Paul.
Mucho gusto.
Bienvenidos. Muy picante,
Ok.
habanero, ahumado,
Excelente.
chile y agualica, mulata.
Ok.
Muy buenos.
¿Es chile de árbol o
Chile de árbol de una zona que se llama Yagualica.
agualica?
Yagualica.
Ok. ¿Qué es eso? Explícame.
Es un pueblo
Oh, en
donde
pueblo.
crecen
¿Dónde
estos
viene
chiles.
el chile?
Muy famoso por
Ok.
estos. Muy rico. No pica mucho, pero tiene mucho sabor.
Ok, excelente.
Bienvenidos.
Gracias. So this is a cool little salsa from Agualica, and it's the chile de árbol, and then that town is very famous for that particular chile. So it's not very picante, so it's not very spicy, but it has mucho sabor. Oh, there's your cameras doing that thing again. Woo. Especially with our YouTube channel growing now, like a lot of people comment, and you know, that's something that's super important to us is, and you guys will see this, is we respond to every single comment, and we're going to continue to do that for as long as it's humanly possible. And you know, but we can't. But I make a point of doing it when I get home.
Yeah.
So I'm always at my desk when I do it, and I read every single comment. And you know, sometimes you kind of cut and paste because it's a little bit repetitive, but I try to respond to every single comment, you know, based on the question or the actual comment that was made. Anyways, and we appreciate all of you. And on that note, if you like what we're doing, what could they do, Paul?
I think they could like,
They could hit
share,
that, yeah, like, share,
subscribe,
because it helps with YouTube
hit that
gods.
notification bell.
Oh, notification bell is super important. And we now do have the subscription or the membership program, which gives you some perks. And even at the basic level of less than $2 a month, you get 10% off all of our partners. So right now the partners are BC Bucerias, Maravilla Nayarit, your photography, and your wife now is doing property management. So
Yep.
there's all sorts of ways for you to save money just at that basic level. And we did have some comments, so I just wanted to address this like super quick, where maybe some people were kind of concerned that we went to the membership level, where, you know, now you guys are kind of like asking for money, you know, for us to kind of watch or win a prize, blah, blah, blah. But we want to be very clear about that. We're not changing anything. We're still giving away. So if you enter our contest, it doesn't matter if you're a member. You have an equal chance to win. But what we are doing for our members is every now and then we're going to do something special for them because they're contributing a little bit extra, which then helps our channel, helps build a revenue stream for doing this content, and we just want to give our thanks back. So, anyways, we're grateful for all levels, whether you're just a basic watcher and subscribe to our channel and liking and commenting. We love you, man. So keep doing that. But if you wanna, you know, kick in a few bucks a month or higher, like we love you too. So it all helps in the grand scheme of things. So I thought it was important, Paul, that I made that clear that we don't think of anyone different just because they don't become a member. That's totally up to you, and that is your choice. All right, so one thing that we're working on right now are some t-shirt designs for the Moving to Mexi.co store. You know, I have one that I would like to do. It's like, because I always say, what day is it today? And that's all my shirt is gonna say. And then on the back, I'm gonna put a hashtag.
Whoa, oh, what day is it today? There you go.
So it's very unique, as I said, it's crunchy.
Yeah.
Taco start with this is potato, this is chicharrón, and then on top we put the ceviche. So
Me parece muy bien,
enjoy.
muy rico.
Very spicy, really good.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Gracias.
So anyways, I thought I'd have fun with that, Paul, because I could turn around and say, well, it's Taco Tuesday, hashtag.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the one I want to do. But now the question is, what do you guys want to do? Like, think of a t-shirt, any kind of concept, because we're brainstorming right now. Please put in the comments below what's your idea for a fun t-shirt with Moving to Mexi.co that you would actually like to order one day.
Yeah, and if anybody has like a design they want to share,
just flip that off
make
to
it.
info@movingtomexi.co.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to draw something on a paper napkin and take a
picture of it.
with your iPhone?
We'll see what we can do.
Send that to us, and all ideas are welcome. There's no silly idea here, right, Paul?
Well, there could be silly ideas, but purposely silly.
Purposely silly, yeah. Meaning, maybe it's better to say there's no stupid idea.
Yeah.
Okay, there could be silly ideas, but like, we want the more ideas, the merrier. On that note, I got to try this taco.
Yeah. So explain which taco did you get here?
So I got the pescado, and that was stuffed with. What was it stuffed with now? Well, we're gonna see. Oh yeah, stuffed with papas, potatoes. And it's kind of a way of making it. See how they stuff the papa inside the tortilla shell?
Was that still right there? Got it. Okay.
And then I put a little chile de árbol. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of my, actually easier. That's really good. It's kind of a nice touch. And this is 55 pesos. So it's not a cheap taco, but it's like a full-on tostada with lots of yummy in it. And this is a small, like I said, it's good enough for a small lunch with a beer.
Yeah. Looks like it has pumpkin seeds in there too.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Some seeds. Pumpkin seeds. I don't have my glasses.
I think it is.
Yours is stuffed with chicharron.
Yeah, I'm
So
excited.
I know you're pretty excited. Well,
Let me get in there, Joel.
you got to get in there, Paul.
Okay.
This is good.
Buen provecho.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up. Come to Mackay.
Okay. That plate is done. And you
Yeah, it's
did
like-
have the hot sauce.
I
there,
did
right?
that,
You had the
and I
salsa.
could not finish the hot sauce. When he said it was muy picante, he was not lying. I had about a quarter of that amount, and I can still feel it burning in my mouth. That's why I got all these napkins. I was like sweating. I was
You got
like,
the hiccups.
I had the hiccups. Yeah, when I eat spicy, I hiccup.
I do too.
But anyways, that was delicious. I mean, you know, I know you said it was good, but I didn't really know what to expect. Especially sometimes you have a little restaurant kind of, I don't know about a touristy area, but kind of in the surf area. Maybe it's not going to be as good, but it's really, really good. Like, I would be back here in a heartbeat. And we will be. We're gonna come try their hamburger, and then we're gonna go to Kilometer 5, but that'll be on another episode. Ah, la cuenta. 215 pesos. Okay, now put in perspective. Okay, so the beer was 80 pesos, so $4 for a nice craft beer. We had the taco de pescado, taco de camarón, which was 65 to 70 pesos. Altogether was 215. He threw in the Coke for free. That was very nice of them. So call it less than 11 bucks. I think with the exchange right now, it's about $10.50 to come have 2 tacos, a beer, and a pop. Again, how are you going to go wrong with that? I had someone comment, and I mean, because he was from, I think Mexico City, or maybe it was Guadalajara.
Oh, Guadalajara.
It was Guadalajara, and where he gets his tostadas for 35 pesos. And I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, we are in a tourist town. Costs are a little bit different. They don't have the same turnover as, let's say, some of these restaurants in a big city that can turn over a lot of food with a lot less margin. So they need a little bit more margin to make it a go. So I'm totally okay paying those prices because I still know they're way less than what I'd have to pay if I was living in Canada, the States. And it's also helping a local business stay in business. And if we can do that, job well done. Hey, Paul?
I think that's a perfect way to end the video.
And on that note, nos vemos. What's the next one? Hasta luego, and I'm gonna go soft here. Adios.